Luke Robinson back with Sportz Blitz Live, talking now to Alex Sokol of AlabamaForever.org. Alex, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having us on.
Hey, thanks for being here. I want you to tell everybody about Alabama Forever. This is something that just came to you like an epiphany. I mean, what a great organization, what a fantastic idea, and we're so proud of it.
Well, you know, I'm proud of it too. The day after the tornado, I went to Tuscaloosa and got out of the car and just had one of those moments that's undescribable. And what we're here to do, it started with supply relief, because that was the need immediately of the citizens of Alabama. But the whole time in the back of our head, we were like, what can we do that will set ourselves apart from everybody? And what we wanted to do is go into these communities hit by these tornadoes and rebuild community areas that kids have access to. For example, our first project in Cordova, Alabama, in the center of town, is 2 Little League baseball fields that were wiped off the map. So we're going to go in and rebuild them, and they're going to be the most environmentally friendly, high-performance green baseball park we want in the southeast, if not the country. And that way, these kids have a sense of normalcy. They can come play Little League for a little while and maybe forget that their home or their parents' business is gone. And so we want to continue to do that across the state in ways that we can affect the community as a whole, rather than seek out individuals and how we could help them. Community-based activities, and whether it's baseball fields, tennis courts, libraries, just everything that the community has public access to.
Well, Alex, we're here at Children's Harbor in Alexander City, right on beautiful Lake Martin. But you're going to have more camps too, right?
There's going to be, this is the first installment of the Ron Steele Alabama Forever Basketball Clinic. There's going to be a couple more in Birmingham in the next few weeks. We're going to try to do as many as possible before Ron goes off and plays in Turkey.
Well, I didn't want to embarrass Ron earlier when I was talking to him, but I told him in an interview that we had on Sportz Blitz Live with him several months ago that I actually had an autographed jersey from Ron, and I hung it up in my firstborn son's room. That's how much I thought of him as a point guard when he was at the University of Alabama. What does it mean to have a guy like Ronald Steele as a part of this organization?
Well, you know, Chris Nix and I, who have been Alabama basketball fans our whole lives, we were both ball boys there. Ron has no idea that we have a slight obsession with him, but we've watched his career since he was in the 10th grade come up at Alabama, and it just, you know, Ron doesn't even know that he's just a normal guy, you know, and he's not a star or anything. He just wants to help people, and you know, we're the biggest fans of his as a basketball player, but he's a better person.
Yeah, I think that's obvious by the way that he's already here and already helping so much, no doubt about that. Talk about what kind of reception have you guys gotten as an organization? Again, you were born, so to speak, on right after the storms, I guess. So how much support have you gotten already?
It's been unbelievable, and you know, people have reached literally from all across the country and across the world. People in England have been emailing us and Facebooking us, and people I hadn't talked to that I went to college with in 10 or 11 years have reached out to us, and it's been amazing. But it goes back to the citizens of the state of Alabama. Their resiliency is the heartbeat of Alabama Forever, and the inspiration for me and for Chris Nix and for Ron Steele, because without them, none of this would happen.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely correct. And let me say this, you hit on a great point about the resiliency of the Alabamians. I went to a show in New Orleans shortly after the storms hit on April 27th, and I had several people in New Orleans who have obviously faced several trials and tribulations of their own. Anybody remember Katrina? And they came to me and they said, do you know of any way that we can help the people of Alabama? Do you know of anything we can do? And I said, yeah, you can certainly go online and check out and look. And I wish I'd known about Alabama Forever, but they said they also had seen so many great heartwarming stories about how the Alabama people are really already overcoming.
Well, and it's amazing, and I don't know how, if I didn't have my home or business, I don't know how I'd get out of bed this morning and go on. But they're moving on with their lives. They're continuing to raise their family and get up, and it's a true inspiration, and it's why I love the state of Alabama so much, because of the people. It's the most valuable asset the state has, and that's why I think it's the best state in the union, and really what separates us from everyone else.
And Alex, this camp, I'm finding out very, very quickly, is also a great way to lose weight.
Right.
Because I'm here sweating like there's no tomorrow right now. But
Austin missed out on that. Send Austin in. He could lose a couple pounds.
How many camps you going to have?
As many as it takes.
Well, listen, Alex, tell people how they can donate to you guys, or donate their time, money, support, whatever they can do. I'm sure you'll accept.
They can go to alabamaforever.org and follow us, and we have Twitter at Alabama Forever. Go to our Facebook page and like us, and you could just email me, Alex at alabamaforever.org, and we'll get you in the right spot.
Well, Alex, thanks again so much. I speak for every Alabamian when I say I'm very proud of this organization, and we wish you nothing but the best, and you have all of Sportz Blitz support, I can tell you right now.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate it.
That's going to do it from Children's Harbor. Please give to alabamaforever.org. We'll be back in just a minute.